Okay, everybody. I didn't expect to be up here, but I guess we're gonna have a fill-in kind of host guy.
I'm Daniel's understudy.
Yeah, he's actually one of the writers we've been talking about. He actually decided to show up, and he's filling in. His name is Spencer, so everybody give a hand for Spencer. I'm Kevin, most of you know me. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, yeah. So what we'll do is do the traditional open mic here, call one of you at a time, and then we'll kind of go from there. All right, so first up, Tyler Gonzo Scott.
Yeah! I'm going to sit awkwardly behind you, but I will not interrupt, I promise.
I might if I feel like it.
Okay, so this is me as a prosecutor in R. Kelly's underage rape case. My mind's telling me no, but my body's telling me yes. No further evidence, Your Honor. So it sucks when one of your funny friends gets religious out of nowhere, because it's like, well, I know I'm about to never see you again. And if I do, you're just going to be like, oh, I wish you wouldn't drink so much. Drugs are bad for you. You should really read the Bible and get close to God. It's just like when one of your buddies gets sober. It's like, well, I know I'm about to never see you again. And if I do, you're just going to be like, I wish you wouldn't drink so much. Drugs are bad for you. You should really read the Bible and get close to God. Who needs friends anyway? So everybody's always asking me how I got the name Gonzo. Somebody gave it to me, duh. No, for real, my dad's a sock puppet and my mom loves the Muppets. I feel like being an author has to be like one of the best jobs ever. You get your own room in the house, an excuse to tell your wife and kids to piss off at any hour of the day, and if your book's good, you literally get paid just to write. Here's an example of what I feel like it would be to be an author. Baby, dinner's ready. Okay, honey, give me 10 minutes. I'm working on some real character development here. Baby, you said you were coming downstairs over an hour ago. Hold up, I'm really on to something here. Jen just shot Tom and Greg found the body. Ugh, she mutters in disgust. I stay up all night and fall asleep in the office. She wakes me up at 8 a.m. to coffee and breakfast. Life is good. Kids come in crying. Guys, you know you're not allowed in my office. Go ask your mother. Knock. Tyler, it's been 3 years and this book is absolutely going nowhere. I'm taking the kids and I'm leaving you. Yeah, okay, honey. I love you too. Give me 30 minutes and I'll be down there soon, I promise. Days go by. The house is quiet. Life is good. I'm a successful author. Thank you guys. That's all I got right
now. Good job.
Thank you.
Appreciate that. You're blossoming.
Yeah, I love this.
Yeah, getting some practice in.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any of your other stuff, but good job.
Yeah.
I've been doing straight one-liners, like the homeless girl, like dating a homeless girl is cool because when it's time to drop them off, or when it's time to drop them off, you just tell them to get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one-liners are fun, but I'm trying to do story-style stuff now.
Yeah. Stories are the best.
Yeah.
I love it.
And I feel like there's so many
We
things.
all have them. Jerry's really good at the stories, but I fucking love his stories. But stories are the best comedy, in my opinion.
Especially when they're
I'm not
real.
saying
The hard part is finding the stuff that's real, the stuff that's
real
like
life is
actually
comedy.
you.
Real life is comedy. It's funny. You just gotta learn to laugh at it. Yeah. Thoughts?
Story jokes are typically a slow build, but they have a good
The
payoff.
writer over here.
They have a good payoff, you know?
Yeah.
They usually.
The expert.
That's all I have to say about that.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna put this mic back up there, and it's time for Jerry to come up. So everybody, give Jerry a hand.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Just gonna sit behind you.
Yeah. Okay. Don't stand up if you stand up. It's gonna be going down.
Yeah.
My ass. So, yeah, and the weather, I'll talk about recent events, rather than a story, I'll get into the story, but
I appreciate it.
recent event. I'll get into recent event. I mean, it's cold, and, our president, not to get political, but let me get political. And, the temperatures coming down and people, you look on Facebook and they just talk about ice going around. Well, well, ice came to my town today and they're shipping them out of schools. Everyone's going home early because of the ice. So be careful, But ice isn't really that bad. It's not that bad. They had a really rough day 2 days ago when it almost hit 70 degrees in here. So yeah, like they were, they were in rough shape. Things weren't looking so good for them then. But in the great state of Illinois, temperatures change like that, and now we're on a freeze. So deportations are picking up. I can't get burritos without putting my life on the line. It's a rough business. It's rough. It's rough. You have white bloods on that camera? I'm a big fella.
We switched it on. We put it on there.
Oh,
Before you came up, she.
Thank you. Yeah. So yeah. When I talk about, I wanted to talk about ice and okay, yeah. Okay, story time. All right. So everyone, we're in February and everyone had a good holiday. I mean, your heart's still beating, so you had a good holiday. And I didn't celebrate Christmas. I'm not Jewish or anything, although my name is Jerry. I'm not Jewish. And we celebrated, at my house, Hoodmas. Now, I'll tell you what Hoodmas is, okay? Hoodmas is just like Christmas, just not celebrating it on Christmas. It's celebrating it late, okay? And there's principles of Hoodmas. First principle is key, is you're so fucking broke that you can't celebrate Christmas on Christmas. You gotta get that last fucking paycheck that hits right after Christmas. Like, I can get 2 more gifts, or 1 more bigger gift, but I gotta wait. That's one of the principles of Hoodmas, okay? And second principle is you gotta be in the hood to celebrate Hoodmas. You don't have to punch in a fucking code to get in your gated community and celebrate Hoodmas. That's not Hoodmas. That's just you being fucking late. Okay? Not giving a shit about Christmas. Okay? So yeah, you gotta be in the hood. And I live in the hood, and some will be like, they'll be like, you live in the hood, and I'll tell them exactly where I live. And then they shut their fucking mouth and they're like, yeah, that's pretty rough. Yeah. Yeah, And I know it's the hood because you hear fucking gunshots, frequently, a lot more in the summer, but, and I know when it's a gunshot or fireworks, and if you hear a frazzle, a little crackle, sizzle after the boom, that's a firework. A firearm going off, you just hear pop, and then you don't hear the sizzle. Then my kids get up and fucking lock the door, close the fucking curtains. They're like, oh, my kids call me dog. They say, dog, it's going down. I'm like, yeah, turn off the lights. And so that's how you know you live in the hood. You know, is it a firework? Is that a gunshot? You know, and you get that, you know, I hear this all the time. I don't know why I'm single or how it's been so long, like, because women be really cheating on their men around where we live. I'll hear all the fucking, I hear this once a fucking week. Like, you better be ready, bitch! You better be ready! He better not be here when I get back! And I'm just like, I'm not getting any. I'm not getting any. And I hear this, like, I don't know, that guy must have a hell of a heart to put up with that woman that's bouncing on another pogo stick rather than his that fucking frequently. So, I don't know. So anyway, yeah, back to witness. So yeah, you gotta tell them shots from fireworks, you celebrate late because you're broke, you need a last paycheck. And the third principle, fuck, I'm drawing a blank. Location, money. Yeah, no. I mean, that's the two biggest principles of hoodness anyway. Like, you can't celebrate hoodness if you have a garage, like, if you have a fucking remote start for your fucking car, if you gotta go out and scrape your fucking windshields in the morning, yeah, I think that constitutes as celebrating hoodness. But if you have a fucking heated garage, no. So, yeah. So I had a good hoodmas. My kids had a good hoodmas. And I tried to get this trend on at work, saying, I'm celebrating hoodmas. And they're like, oh. So at work, the day of, and actually the day of, what was the day we celebrated hoodmas? January 4th? Yep, January 4th. Yeah. So that's when we celebrated hoodmas. And so at work, I fucking dressed up in a red polo with fucking green fucking khakis, and I said, "Happy Hoodmas."
On the 4th?
Yeah, January 4th.
Awesome.
Yes, January. Yeah, I don't fuck with January 6th. I don't. No. Yes. Thank you for clarifying.
Yeah.
So yeah, I say Happy Hoodmas, like. And at work they were saying, oh, Merry Hoodmas, Jerry. And I'm like, don't say, no. This is a key.
Nothing merry about it.
No. If you're broke, you're scared where you live, and yeah, no. So it's got to be Happy Hoodmas. So Merry Hoodmas, that sounds like really close to the ex that I had that I still owe child support to. Merry fucker. I did one time, and I succeeded once. And so, yeah, Happy Hoodmas is how we go. Oh, yeah, and also a big thing about Hoodmas, what's really nice about Hoodmas is you don't put your fucking gifts out. So, since you live in the fucking hood, you don't, there might be a B&E, and they're gonna fucking be like, oh, it's a Black Friday at this motherfucker's house, and they're like, oh, they're already wrapped. This dumb motherfucker pre-wrapped the shit we're gonna steal. And so, yeah, don't put your gifts out. So when they break into my fucking house in the hood, they see a Christmas tree, and there ain't shit underneath it, they're like, okay, fuck, let's go to the next one. But, so that's why, I put the gifts around the tree, around, I think it was, I spent New Year's Day wrapping. Yeah, and so that's one of the key points, also a principle of hoodmas, is you don't put your gifts underneath the tree in case you get broken into and you get fucking robbed and you lose all your fucking money, so yeah. That's the 3 points of hoodmas. I encourage everyone to celebrate it. It was a fucking great time. So
Sounds like it.
I've been celebrating Hoodmas for years.
Yes.
So I had friends growing up. I didn't know it was called Hoodmas then, but Hoodmas when I was growing up was tax day when you got your tax return in February or March. No money. It's kind of like the first of the month. In other places, but Yeah, like somewhere between February 15th, I think, right, is tax day, and then, or when you could first file, right, and then to March, get that check, Christmas time. But, yeah.
I always thought that was when you get a new car.
That too. Yeah, car, Christmas, whatever, birthdays.
For tax return.
No,
Not a new car. It's new to me.
Yeah. Yeah. So, anyway, thank you for the subtleties of the firework and gunshot. Got to know the difference.
Yeah, oh
It's
yeah.
important.
It is key.
Yeah.
I didn't know Hoodness had a name. I just thought it being broke as hell.
Yeah.
Well, I try to make the best of being broke.
Yeah, I know. I love it. It's very proactive. And you're making the most of what you got. And I respect that. Celebrate a normal day anytime. Why not? We're alive.
All right. Well,
Happy Hoodness.
Not married.
Happy.
happy.
Yeah, no. He said happy.
Submid. Hoodness. Like kind of happy. All right. I don't care who, but we'll get hey. All right. So, let's see. We'll do one more open micer, and then we'll kind of just wing it from there. I'm gonna get off the couch though.
That's because I'm a big fucker, right? You're
No.
Yeah.
No. I'm clearly, as everybody can tell, not comfortable being up here. So, we just run this place. I'm not supposed to host.
I'm not here. I'm
He
not.
just writes.
Yeah,
I'm not comfortable here either.
Yeah.
Sorry, I love you. Sorry.
Okay. Bye.
That's what I said to be.
There's Preston Hanslin, everybody. He's gonna do a little time, and then we're gonna sit on the couch and talk about stuff.
Thanks, sir. Just got over a sickness. Can't help but be reminded of days in the back of my mind when certain family members would treat you a little bit differently. Each had their own approach, to however you were sick. But I had this aunt that was of, I believe, the correct term is the Yiddish background. And she always, I believe everybody has this aunt. Everybody has that kind of aunt that speaks a certain way. It speaks a certain, hey honey, how you doing? Auntie loves you. Everybody's got that aunt, she would always, have that voice, even though she never asked me. I felt like the back of her voice was always like, can you go and give me some Pall Malls? Auntie loves you. You're a sweetheart. We love you here. So she is already a little bit awkward as it is, but it made it a little even more awkward as a 10-year-old telling the family that I was sick. And when I'm alone with my aunt, she says, you know what I would think would help you a lot? It helped me a lot. The doctor straightened me out. You need an enema, little sweetheart. You need to flush your right out. Make you feel a lot better. And I'm 10 years old, so I don't know what an enema is. So I just randomly go back to my house and I'm like, okay, hey, Dad, do you think I need an enema? To which my dad replies, what? Yeah, that was an awkward conversation. I both learned what an enema is and learned that my aunt was nuts. But speaking of my dad, people say crazy shit all the time, no matter if they're your family, your friends, or when you're growing up or later in life. And that's a true fact. So a little bit later in life, I asked my dad, I was about 16, hey, you know what? I'm thinking about getting a tattoo. Hey, Dad, I'd like to get a tattoo. What do you think about that? And he goes, a tattoo? And I'm like, why? What's the matter? We're like, is it because I'm not 18? He goes, don't you think you're a little bit of a sissy? I was like, no, Dad, because, growing boy to his dad, everybody always says, no, Dad, I'm not a sissy, let me prove it. And he goes, okay, you want to prove it? You want to prove you're not a sissy? All right, I'm going to catch a bumblebee by its wings with these two fingers, which already, it doesn't matter how old you are, 16-year-old, 30-year-old, you're all like, what? Catch a bumblebee by its wings? Why did my dad turn into Bruce Lee all of a sudden? What is this? And he said, listen. That was his favorite one. Listen. I was just always interrupting because he wasn't fucking ridiculous. But listen. I'm gonna take this bee and I'm gonna sting you with it over and over again. And if you don't cry, you can get your tattoo. And I just can't help but like follow his logic, as crazy as it is, and go, what's the stopping point though? You said that if I don't cry? So if I don't cry, you're just gonna keep going? So like we're gonna be there for a half a day and you're just gonna be stinging the shit out of me? Like, I'm just gonna wait till I'm 18. Fuck what you think, Dad. I'm just gonna get a tattoo at that point, right? Hey, who cares at that point what you think, Dad? Damn. Yeah, people are crazy like that though. It doesn't really matter what you do, who you talk to. People will always throw you for a loop, no matter what, and that's always going to be the case. Things are going to throw you for a loop though too, because it doesn't really matter if it's family, friends, or just random movies that make you think thoughts that are deeper than they probably actually are. Like for instance, Jack Skellington here. It was a favorite movie of mine when I was growing up, and then I didn't watch it for years. And then I came back to it when I was older, and it might have, been the adult years growing on me, or the excessive use of marijuana, or something of the lines, but I thought to myself, this isn't actually a story about Christmas or Halloween at all. This is a story about a midlife crisis. This Jack Skellington guy is saying, I don't know, it's not panning out. Did I do everything okay? Should I give another shot? That guy looks like he's having a lot of fun doing that over there. What is that, Christmas? Can I give that a shot over there? I'm gonna try and get some gifts together. See what it's like. I know I got a lady who loves me and everybody loves me over there. I'm just gonna go ahead and give it a shot. So, what I implore to you to go ahead and try to maybe understand is maybe not everything is as it seems. And if you think that it is, maybe we should sit down and watch Nightmare Before Christmas together. And if you still don't think that, then maybe I'll grab a bee by its wings. And until you... All right, thank you. My name's Preston.
All right.
Welcome to Pizza Records.
I enjoyed that. Good job.
Thank you.
I like the story about the catching a bee by its wings. Like, I think I would have called my dad on that bluff. Go ahead. Grab a bee and sting me.
I know you say that, but like my dad's the type of person that like he's that old school dude. So like you're like, that's ridiculous. And he's like, oh, is it? Is it ridiculous? Watch me go with it.
I can make it work.
I'm gonna do it. You're gonna see something. I'm gonna do it.
I don't think my dad could have done it. But
So you're projecting.
hey, yeah. All right. Are you,
I love it. That was funny.
Thank you,
Made
man.
me laugh for sure.
Thank you.
Good job.
Your set was funny as well.
Oh, thanks.
are you gonna sit on the couch?
I get down.
There's room, man.
You're all fucking hard now. I'm not trying to kill you.
You're just making me nervous over there, standing.
He's second thinking it now.
You're looming.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, fuck. I might need help up. This is deep.
I'll help you out. Don't worry about it. All right. Well, ChatGPT gave me some questions, so I'm gonna go for that. If you could only communicate through interpretive dance for a week, how would you ask for coffee?
Macarena.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I think if I go to Starbucks and
that's a
start doing a
perfect answer.
Macarena, they're gonna be like, he wants
Perfect
coffee.
answer. Top
He
that.
needs
Top
coffee.
that, guys.
Fuck that. I could top that.
You top it.
I'll fucking belly dudes.
Okay. Would
Is that all you're gonna
Would
do?
that come
Just
across?
give one quick
would that come across as coffee?
Coffee now.
Dude, when a guy my size comes in and slaps their gut, you're gonna get the whole fucking kitchen.
You're just gonna get a guy
Coffee.
on the counter. That guy
Yeah.
wants a venti.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I might figure it out eventually. You keep doing it. Yeah.
I know he wants coffee.
That's the international dance for coffee. Okay, what's yours?
I just spin on my head like a break dancer, you know? That's the key for me. Turn the blender on. I need an ice smoke it.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's imaginative. I like that. Okay. What's the weirdest thing you've ever Googled at 3 a.m.?
How much thermite does it take underneath your porch to blow up invaders?
I'm sorry, could you say that again?
How much thermite underneath your porch does it take to blow up invaders?
Okay. Good one.
I'd say it's weird, but I'm pretty sure that like multiple internet service providers are like, there's another one with the fucking thermite.
It's a very Kevin McAllister question. This is probably what Kevin would have used it for. Just looking up how to make death traps and stuff. That's the kid from Home Alone. I don't know if you guys picked up on that.
me, I'm just a sports guy, so that's probably the most fucked up shit. Like, I would Google at 3 a.m. Who's the franchise leader in stolen bases for the Oakland Athletics?
Rick Anderson.
Okay, fuck you.
His name was Jacques Levac.
Where's the new Google go?
I have no idea, but good question. I think
It's too weird to say, isn't it?
No,
It's a
Very broad range here.
But a question I'm actually thinking about now: do birds take naps? That's a good question, man. Do birds take naps?
You can make a bird take a nap, do you know that?
Yeah, I believe they would.
No, not like that. No, if you, no. If you like a rooster, say, like right, like a chicken, right? You can.
I think they're on like a set schedule. You know?
They are, but you can kind of force them into it. Again, just roll with me here for a second. It's not as bad as it seems. You can apparently lift their wing and then put their head underneath their wing and turn them sideways, and they start to go into a sleep mode like they normally would.
No, I've heard that. I've seen people do it like on YouTube.
Yeah, it's all over
Yeah, I
TikTok.
tried that one time. It just died.
Oh man, I just realized how old I was. I said the TikTok. If I put a plural, if I put an S on it, I'm over 60. The TikToks. The kids said.
I call them Tic Tacs.
It's a better name, honestly.
Yeah, I'm a boomer, so that's what I do.
My weirdest Google at 3 a.m. is probably venereal disease.
Oh boy.
He said I switched it up. I said, can you get disease from veneers? And it said venereal disease.
Okay. If your pet could talk, what's the thing they'd say about you?
What did you just ask?
If your pet could talk, what's the first thing they'd say about you?
Why do you not care that I'm in the room when you masturbate? And I would answer, I do. I just try not to act like you're there, but you stare directly at me.
That's the first thing they'd say to you.
Oh, to me.
The thing they
Other
would
people
say about you is this weirdo masturbates in front of me.
Oh no. Well, that's still it. That's my answer. Final answer.
I mean, it's just context. But yeah. All right. How about you?
No, my dog. I don't know. My dog likes to hang around me, like because I eat well and I feed her well. Yeah. My dog does that. I go to the kitchen. My dog follows me to the kitchen. He's like, "Oh, the big one's going to the kitchen. Time for me to eat too." Like because I give her the scraps or I give her the last bite or but she's been getting greedy lately. She's a big bitch. She's getting greedy. Like it's not just last bite now. It's like inflation and stuff. Like she wants more. Like
You give an inch, they take a mile.
yeah, they do.
Yeah. How about you?
Yeah, I have 2 cats, but I can imagine they say, "This fucking guy won't let me out of the house. Somebody save me."
Do they still have their balls?
They are strictly inside cats, and they don't have balls, but they do have their claws.
Are they male or female?
Male.
Oh, that's why, bro. You're not gonna get.
Oh, they love
no
me.
matter what.
They love me. They don't want me.
Oh, no, that's not what I said. Like, balls or no, if they're male, they're all like, I have to dominate the outside. This place is my domicile.
Yeah, they don't have to worry about that.
They're still gonna.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm gonna talk. I got
Yeah,
something.
I think my cat would just.
I got something. I gotta get this. But before we go to the next question, I just want to get this out there. This was from his set, and like I didn't even know what a fucking what the fuck is it? Enema. I didn't even know what an enema was.
It's bad.
Until like when I was a kid and I would get sick, puke, vomit, my mother they were called suppositories. And
Oh no.
I didn't want to get sick because I just know that mom was going to fucking bend me over and stick something on my ass. And it wasn't comfortable. So I just didn't know. What's the difference between an enema and a suppository?
I'll tell you real quick.
Enema is different from a suppository. I wish I didn't know this intricate information. My fucking family was fucked up. Like, just put something up his ass. He'll feel better in like an hour. If he don't, he's gay. No, it's a weird thing. Like the suppository is just like like a little pill. I say little, but like anything goes up your butt when you're a kid. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's all.
When you're a kid, I say no. It just goes right in, so to speak, and then you're done. It just dissolves. But like an enema is like a. Okay, so like how like they got like a hot shower, yeah, up your butt.
A bidet?
Yeah, except all the way up there. You ever seen Rick and Morty? All the way up there, Morty, like that.
They put a hose.
It's like that. Yeah, you get flushed out from the bottom up. Yeah, I don't recommend it unless it sounds pleasurable to you. I don't recommend it off the cuff.
Oh, that sounds brutal.
Did you learn something today?
Yes, I did.
All right.
I got goosebumps.
I'm not saying I've done it, but I imagine it is kind of refreshing after.
You know what I was about to say? It's not good until it is.
Yeah. I don't know. I
You're
mean,
sweating
that's
and
just
you're
my
sweating.
personal opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel like that would make
That's-
you puke.
I feel.
If you puke after an enema, did you know what your
Yeah, I know.
the inclination that you're putting there?
Yeah, no, I'm cool. I'm never doing that.
I bet if you got a Nimina hard enough,
I think like
it would come out of your mouth, maybe.
I
You
like
like
enemas to help me get better from being sick until I puked when the enema was happening.
Yeah, that's when you
Just ruined
take
the whole
enemas
experience.
too far. I think.
I
think there's a Pornhub category for that.
No, there is.
Yeah, no,
You knew that.
I feel like
Don't be
that's,
weird.
He said, moving on.
that's
If you had to be haunted by a celebrity ghost, who would you choose and why?
celebrity ghost.
Robin Williams, for sure.
My dude.
Ooh.
It just wouldn't stop though, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it would just keep going. You're just like, all right, I get it, it's funny. And he goes,
I come down to like shredded
all right.
cheese. I'd be in the refrigerator getting like shredded cheese at 2 a.m. and fucking missed out fire. Be fucking.
Right. Hello!
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, shredded cheese face.
I don't
You don't know one yet?
know.
If I had to say so, it'd be George Carlin.
Oh,
Because anything that I would be doing at that hour, whether it be looking up, thermite underneath a porch, or the enema Pornhub categories, I feel like he would be right there going, this world has come to a crazy place. Think about the things that we've been through. Think of where we're at. Think of where the earth is headed. Think about how many tabs you have open, how much RAM you got.
no. I forgot. Yeah, no. I'm gonna be up till 3 a.m. like looking at fucking anime videos. Like, that's what I'm.
I'm having a hard time thinking of dead people.
There's a lot.
It's like, I know there's a lot out there.
There is not a shortage.
Shit. Michael Jackson.
Oh.
Really?
At least you're
Oh, what context? I want to know.
I don't know. I just think it'd be interesting.
You're just sitting in your room
You know,
depressed
like,
at like 3:30 in the morning, and then he's like, they don't
Would he
care
have
about
secrets
us.
to tell? Would he have secrets to tell?
He probably wouldn't tell people after he's dead.
Would he diddle me?
I don't know the rules of ghosthood.
You got too much
Yeah.
facial hair to be diddled by Michael Jackson.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, you're right. You're
That's a
right.
good point.
I wouldn't get diddled. Okay. Yeah, then I'd do Michael Jackson.
He might have.
But spirits can touch you.
What would he do?
On a real note, though, a spirit can like a paranormal thing can like claw you,
Yeah.
touch you. So it's like if it wanted to diddle you, it could.
I feel like
There's a risk.
Jackson, though.
Yeah.
I feel like Michael Jackson though, like after the point that he's dead, and if he's gonna come by and like check in on you, while like he's a ghost and shit, he's just gonna see you like depressed at 3 a.m, like contemplating your life, and he'd be like, they don't care about us. You know?
You just your feet scraping across the floor.
Yeah, he's just walking across your floorboards.
He's been walking on the ceiling. Oh, yeah. No, that'd be fun. Okay.
That'd be
Yeah,
fun.
that's mine. Do you come up with one?
No. Not about the ghost, but now that you brought up Michael Jackson,
Mhm.
I thought this was interesting. I mean, just how many people like, and I don't like Taylor Swift's music. I don't. But I find it really fucking odd that so many people hate her because of she's famous and rich. So like more people hate Taylor Swift than they hated Michael Jackson. And Michael Jackson was probably diddling kids.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. You make a great lawyer.
That's still the king of pop.
Yeah.
He might help you with your enema.
No, I have too much facial hair and I'm far too old. So, yeah, he would touch me. Yeah, I just think that's weird. Like, I don't know why Taylor Swift gets that kind of hate.
No, I'm with you at the beginning of that though. So like, well, how many people are actually like haters? Like classic definition of haters, just be like, you really hate her just because she's successful. Like that's a decent point. At the same time, like, you know, some of the reason that some people hate her is because like stuff is overplayed. You know what I mean? Like on the radio. It's kind of like how like the year the Crazy Bitch came out. Like after you've seen your mom at the bar like multiple times, you're like, I'm a crazy bitch. You're like, I hate this fucking song, dude.
Yeah.
So it's kind of that, right?
Yeah,
Fuck white girls in Don's place. Turning on the fucking Crazy Bitch.
I love my cherry. I love it. He's singing about me.
You're crazy, I hate that song. Hate Love Cherry.
If you had to fight a horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses, which would you pick?
Yeah, horse-sized duck. That's one opponent.
Yeah.
And I don't know about you guys.
I'd also just like to see that.
A horse-sized duck?
Yeah, that
That'd
sounds
be terrifying.
That sounds cool. I'd want to ride it.
Yeah, good luck. It'd get like plus 15 on its intimidate roll. Let's be real.
It makes me think about you know Batman Returns. You guys all seen Batman Returns? You know how the penguin has like a big
The convertible doors on the
a
fucking-
penguin mobile.
Yeah.
but it's a duck.
Yeah.
That's what I think about.
Yeah, that'd be easier to fight though. Like, because it's one opponent. I don't know if you guys have ever like. I don't know if you guys have ever like tried to like go to the lake or anything and be like, oh, fish over here, and there's like some geese, and they're all like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, and it's just like 2 of them, and you're like, why are they so violent? That's a lot easier to deal with than one big thing than it is 100 things. I just want to say.
Yeah, that'd be pretty scary. I think.
I gotta agree with Preston on that one because 100 of anything is gonna fuck you up if you're just
Yeah,
one
I mean,
pretty much.
I've walked through 100
A
geese
duck-sized
before,
horse
and
that
it is
could
the most
still kick you
terrifying.
pretty hard.
You've done that?
Yeah,
You walked through 100 geese?
I was stuck in Ottumwa, Iowa, and it was snowing, and the only way to get to where I was going was to either go through the park or add 30 minutes to my trip by avoiding all these geese. So me and my buddy Charlie, we fucking just mowed through them, and it was
Sounds like a fucking
terrifying.
Bible story,
It was
dude.
scary.
And 100 geese stood before the 2 men in the snowstorm, and as they walked forth.
It could have been more than that, I'm telling you. There was bodies.
That's wild, man.
Yeah, it was very scary.
The Goose Whisperer, Tyler.
Alright, guys, here's a good one. If you woke up tomorrow as the opposite gender, what would the first thing you do be?
Look at myself.
Don't put that on me first.
Yeah.
Well, if I woke up as a woman tomorrow, I would,
No, opposite gender.
just because I have tits, what the fuck? I identify as a male, Jesus. So yeah, if I woke up the opposite gender tomorrow morning, what I would do is, I'd dinner myself. Yeah.
I'm fucking everybody.
I'd definitely stick something up there, that's for sure. I would just, you know.
I'm being a whore.
You guys are whores. Male or female, you guys are whores. I just want to say that.
I'm
real
gonna
quick.
lay
Wow.
here, do nothing?
Wow. I'm sitting over here being like, I wonder if I bet my eyelashes how much that would work in a conversation. You guys are over there, I'm getting this box rocked. I'm like,
Well,
yo, what the fuck?
I don't know, I've heard having vagina for that reason is nice. You know?
There's probably
It's
more
like-
than one reason of having a vagina being nice. That's all I'm trying to say, man.
I think that's the only reason it's really
That's the
nice.
only reason.
Yeah, the fuck every other reason.
Literally.
Not having a baby, not having a period, fuck that.
Well, you don't get to choose that. You said wake up tomorrow. What if you wake up tomorrow and it's your period?
I would have to do it if
damn.
I turned into a woman, but I mean,
that would suck.
no, I'd just knock my boobs around and then turn back, you know? I'd read,
He said it's like
you know, I'd
that,
take that wish
that
back.
science experiment with the two balls. That go. I'm just gonna see if I can get some centrifugal motion here. There it is. Theory proven.
I mean, it's just science.
Science, bitch.
If your life was a sitcom, what would be the running gag that always happens to you?
I'll let you go first. The running gag that always happens to me, it would be, I just fuck with the wrong types of women. Yeah. That would be, that would be.
Could you elaborate on that?
Yeah, whether they're crazy, whether they're shitty cooks, horrible lays. I've had some really bad fucking lays, like fucking.
Tell us about it, Jerry.
Yeah, fucking, God, dude, they're fucking, like, and these bitches, like, the fucking dead fish for fucking lays. I'm a big dude. Like, I gotta go into the bedroom with a fucking Gatorade, and they just lay there and, like, expect me to work like this. I didn't walk into Planet fucking Fitness, man. Like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, you could do something too. Jesus.
Do your kids not like these shitty women too?
Well, no.
Do they be like,
The one walked in.
like you gotta.
The one walked in on me.
Dog. It's a dog.
Yeah, no. The one walked in
You gotta
on
do
us.
better, dog.
And we said that we were wrestling.
Classic.
Yep, we were wrestling. And he bought it. Dumb bitch, he bought it. And okay. Well,
You call them bitches, they call you dog.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's how it goes.
Yeah, it's an abusive relationship. Okay.
That's another telltale sign of hoodness.
I think my running gag would be that I'm always working, but I'm never getting anywhere, Like, I'm like always doing some kind of like something like this, but like getting nowhere with it, Like like an unsuccessful actor kind of thing.
Oh, absolutely. I have ADHD.
Oh, yeah. me too.
So I can't stay on track. What's your strategy for surviving?
He just proved it. He can't stay on track. Answer,
He
bro.
totally skipped you, yeah.
He said
I
anyway.
just reminded myself that I can't stay on track, so I'm trying to stay on track. If you met an alternate version of yourself, what's the first thing you'd ask them?
Does it curve to the same direction, or?
I would like to know that too. Yeah.
That's a good
Are you
question.
left-handed?
That's a good question. You
That's
ambidextrous?
another way of asking that.
Did your dad try to frighten you with a bumblebee to not get a tattoo?
Yeah. Okay. You guys got any?
Did we make it?
Well, let me find it again. Hold on. If you met an alternate version of yourself, what's the first thing you'd ask them? This is an alternate reality, possibly a different life than yours, but still you.
You should take both.
Yeah, I know, right?
Finish side. Just look back and forth.
I didn't fucking
It's a good one. I know what I said.
I heard you.
I know what I said.
That was not right.
This guy likes
It was correct.
Yeah.
At least this isn't a fucking dead fish. Take what you can get.
Answer the question, Jerry.
I don't fuck. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. That's a soft fucking question.
I'm sorry.
Tell us how soft it is.
Blame
Jerry.
ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Don't
It's
blame
very
him.
classic question.
That is not
I'll
his
try
fault.
again, Jerry. Okay.
Gotta do better for
Would
Jerry
you rather
Stevens.
be trapped in a musical or a horror movie?
Okay, that's a good question.
Right.
Thank you.
No, you.
No, go ahead. And it's gone.
Yeah, no. Musical for sure. I would not live long in a horror. No.
No, that.
Horror. Yeah, no.
I think I'd pick horror movie for that reason, just to
You ready?
die.
You ready?
You're ready to go.
Oh.
Yeah, just
I'm not ready to go. I got more bitches I gotta fuck.
Holy shit. That transition though. I would like to say also fucking bitches. Jesus Christ.
That's always happening in a horror movie. Eh?
Right,
That's like
that's a good point.
sex sells in a horror movie.
That's a good point. It doesn't matter what horror movie, somebody's fucking.
Yeah, for sure.
He said, why not me?
I feel like either way, you're definitely trying to get the fuck out of there. You know, like if you're in a musical, you're like,
you know what?
"Somebody
Now that I
get
think
me
about
out
it, you're not getting laid in a musical. It's not happening.
Hey, that's not true. It's just not on stage.
That's true.
Backstage.
A lot of
Okay,
words
alright.
flowing on the musical sets.
I would like to say a horror musical.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah. Do you see
Sign me
you see
up.
what I mean?
I mean, that wasn't one of the options, but I'd like
Little
your
combo
creativity.
Don't forget about Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah,
There's
I mean,
tons of
it's a
horror
thing.
style musicals. That is definitely a thing.
I do not forget.
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh, let's not even.
I hate musicals though. I'm not a
Cannibal
fan.
the musical.
Yeah, Cannibal.
Cannibal
Ooh.
the musical.
I've never seen
You guys
that.
have never seen it, go watch it.
I'm putting it
It's
on
the
my
best
list.
thing ever.
Alright, sure.
Alright, well, if,
Matt and Trey Parker from South Park.
Yes.
Oh, I love him. He's awesome.
Oh,
It's their first movie.
no shit.
oh.
I can't
okay.
believe
Wasn't there first?
I've
That's
never
right.
heard of
Actually,
it.
that's how they got their funding for South Park.
Hold on.
He said, I need a microphone for this one. God damn it.
Tell your story.
Sons of bitches.
Oh, it's not even working.
Should be.
I love
Whose equipment is this? This is trash. Anyway, so Matt and Trey Parker, before they started South Park, they made a trailer for a movie and took it to a guy named Lloyd Kaufman. Lloyd Kaufman created The Toxic Avenger and a bunch of other shitty movies. Love it though. It's a filmmaking company, whatever, you know. But anyway, they took it to this guy's like, hey, we need $10,000 to finish this film. And what they did, they got the $10,000 to do the editing for the film. And actually, they just took the $10,000 and made the film.
Yeah.
And it's awesome. So I believe it's on YouTube for free. Everybody in here should go watch it. There you go. And there's my soapbox. See you later.
What was it again?
And thank you for the great suggestion of Cannibal,
The musical.
the musical,
that. But also, actually,
by the creators of South Park.
They made Team America also because of that.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Which is another great
A great movie.
They couldn't make nowadays. But
No way.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys ready for another one? You're given the ability to talk to one species of animal. What do you choose, and what's your first question you'd ask them?
Okay, I would go with, because my nickname is Dog, I would go to dogs, because I feel like I bond good with dogs.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, no, the first question is, I don't know how the fuck you go up and smell each other's asses, dude. I'm sorry, I wouldn't do that if I was a dog. I would not sniff your ass. Like, no.
I'd ask them what eating their shit is like.
Oh, yeah.
they love cat
You know,
litter.
what?
They love cat litter.
Dogs do? Oh.
I wonder if it's like Pop Rocks to them. Spicy.
Yeah,
if I could
dogs would have some interesting things to say. Some funny things to say, probably too.
If I could like talk to an animal, you mean like do I get like a one-on-one, or I can understand a species or subspecies of
You can
certain
understand
animals?
a species.
Oh, it'd be birds. Oh, it'd be birds. Because then I could, like, as soon as the morning, I'm like, fuck you, no, fuck you. Are you ready to fuck? Are you ready to fuck? Bitch, I'm about to fucking.
You
Like,
could constantly be hearing.
Yeah, you're talking about hoodness? It'd be like hoodness on like blast 1,000% every 6 o'clock. It'd be great. It'd be the best way to wake up. You cannot go to work depressed. You know what I mean? Fuck you, no, fuck you. It's like, oh my God. And somebody's like, how was it today? It's going.
He took mine. Mine was gonna be birds.
Oh, no shit. Good shit.
Yeah,
Good
for
shit,
sure.
bro. Good shit.
I was gonna say that. I was like, let me know when Jerry's neighbor leaves.
So is it different for different birds? That's my next question. So like, is it all like the city birds like fuck you, get that? Or, so if you like go out into the woods and it's like turkeys is like fuck you.
What's the parameters of a species? Does
It's a
anybody
bird.
know?
It's a bird, right?
Right? Like so, yeah. Then yeah,
Bird is
it'd be
bird.
any bird.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Because you got eagles, hawks.
Dude, eagles.
A lot of options.
Dude, eagles. Like if you could like check out eagles, I would imagine it'd be like something like they'd be like, fuck yeah. It's like, they're the badass. You know, they're just like yeah, dude. Like just out there.
They have the Team America theme song just in their head.
Yeah. Coming again to get the motherfucking fish, yeah. Eagle bitch, fuck yeah.
If you could time travel, but only to embarrassing moments of your life, would you do it? And also, is there a moment that sticks out to you that you would go back to?
So when my dad had the bumblebee in his hands, no, on the real though, like probably like one of the most embarrassing moments that I would like go back to, be like, don't fucking do it, man. Would have to be when my friend, like this is during Jackass days, right? Jackass was on air as much as I was like, don't do this at home and don't send us tapes, and everybody fucking did both. Like there was this park pavilion that had this giant aluminum roof that went across the whole thing, and I sucked at skating, right? So like after I realized this a couple months in, it became apparent to me that I would just injure myself. Hence my love for Jackass. Hence I would just start injuring myself almost on purpose, putting myself in some evil Knievel, I told myself, but really it's just like, you're about to get fucked up. You better just enjoy that. And I got on top of the park pavilion's roof with a skateboard and was going to skateboard off onto the basketball court. And as it was happening, I did this thing to where like, I knew it was a bad idea, but I convinced myself in my brain that it would be even cooler if I did like a Matrix thing as I came off of it. And I accomplished the Matrix thing, by the way, which was like really fucking cool. But like as soon as I landed, I landed exactly on the board and went straight back open, almost cracked my fucking head off the foundation. The only thing that stopped me was the fact that like I rolled weirdly, like as the thing happened. My buddy's like, do another take, and I was like, maybe I should. All of that, I would go back in time and be like, hey, don't fucking do any of that, dude. Bad fucking call. You know, my ankle clicks now, you know, ever since.
Oh yeah.
I got unlucky, dude.
I was in a it's a kickboxing class, and they showed me how to do a roundhouse kick, and I roundhouse kicked one of those dummies. Yeah, my
You don't recommend that?
my ankle's still fucked up.
I mean, you know how to roundhouse kick now, though. I just know how to fake Matrix pose off of a fucking skateboard off of a roof. Yours is way more useful.
I'll show you after.
I don't want you to.
No. All right, pretty easy. Go ahead.
Man, the most embarrassing thing that ever happened to me this one time when I was like 8 or 9 years old. One of my buddy's brothers, this dude's like 20-something years old. They're having a party outside the house in the middle of the night. This fucking guy decides to pants me in front of all these girls. And I'm like in fucking whitey tighties. It was embarrassing as fuck. Everybody's laughing. I'm crying.
And
If
then
it was up to me, I'd have went back and shot that guy.
I mean, did you get a girlfriend not too long after?
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, I've always been a ladies' man, but
Those things might be tied together as long as
yeah.
I mean, feel free to
I'm
shoot
doing
him,
fine
but
now. I got me a little
you could definitely pants him first.
Okay.
I mean, just to get revenge.
Yeah, dude, revenge.
You know,
There's
you
definitely
gotta-
a reason
you
to go
gotta
back for time travel. Revenge is always an option.
Yeah.
the version of you goes back and just pantses you.
No, I can't. How about I can't understand?
Let's get this show on the fucking road, boys.
Nobody pants me but me.
I've never told anybody that story either. Yeah.
Well, thank you for
It was
sharing.
very fucking embarrassing. I was upset.
Very opening.
I mean, what kid wouldn't be, dude?
This is a safe space.
Yeah.
You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah. For me, one of the things I'd be embarrassed about is how I got arrested the first time, and it was not for anything badass. Like, I only remember like parts of it because I was intoxicated greatly, and it was 10 o'clock on St. Patrick's Day, and they were pulling me out from underneath an SUV, and I fell asleep underneath an SUV that was parked. So, I'm getting dragged out by these cops, and they put me in handcuffs, and I'm just like wondering what the fuck is going on. But see, the thing is, like, I would go back, I would not stray from the crowd that I was bar hopping with on St. Patrick's Day. And what led me astray? Pussy. I was going after a woman, and I went away from the pack, and I was chasing her, and I was starting to drink by myself, drink with her, and the next thing I know, I'm in handcuffs. Normally, if I was going to be in handcuffs that night, it should have been with my pants down with that chick that I was chasing. But it wasn't. It was with the boys in blue, back the blue. Yes, go ahead.
There was kind of an empty space there. How'd you get? Yeah, I have questions. Where did you do?
Yeah, like, hold on, like, you were all like, I was chasing pussy. Like, did she call?
I was chasing
the
pussy,
fucking
and I'm in
vehicle?
handcuffs.
Like, what happened there? Like, when you went bar hopping and you would, like, stick with them, you're like, I'm gonna pass out under this one this time, guys. Just go ahead and wake me up when we're ready to move, and I'll pick a Suburban, and I'll get under that one.
What was the act that put you there? I mean, did that lady report you?
You had to hide. Maybe I'll get into this excursion and they won't find me. Hit me up when I'm ready to go to meetups, guys.
Yeah, no. So, yeah, no.
Sounds wild as shit, dude. At least it was St. Patrick's, you know?
Yeah.
He's honored, I'm sure.
Yes, I did it well. Yeah, no. I remember that whole day, like before, I was doing shots in the shower. Like,
holy shit.
Oh, yeah, no, I was doing shots in the shower
You were
before we
ready?
went out. Oh, yeah, dude, I was
What
fucking
time?
drunk before. That was at noon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was in the shower like between 11:30 and 11.
Been there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'd love to go back to
I'm
that
trying to
shower.
find out what you mean, man. I was driving underneath Suburbans.
Yeah, no, I'm just glad that I fit underneath the Suburban.
Hey, you know what? Me too.
Yeah.
Jerry, how'd you get arrested?
Oh, yeah, the important part.
Yeah, they dragged me out.
Yeah, but then they're just like,
why?
Like, hey, there's a guy in that Suburban.
No, maybe it might have been the people that parked there. It might have been there's a fucking.
If you don't want to tell me,
underneath
just
my
say that you
SUV.
blacked out.
No, he's got a point. Could you imagine how that is?
I was trying to leave and this guy was underneath my fucking car. Can you get him? Can you pull him out of there? I got 4-wheel
I don't
drive,
wanna
and
run
I don't
him
want
over.
to just go.
I'm just saying, celebrating St. Patrick's Day. I'm not trying to fucking commit
I feel like you sound
vehicle homicide right there.
I feel like
Get
you
this
sound
fucker-
like this because it's the owner of the vehicle, you know? Like, I'm just trying to fucking experience St. Patrick's Day, bitch.
They fucking put speed bumps while my car was parked. And look at this one. Yeah.
Look at this one.
Yeah, this one's wearing fucking shoes.
I just imagine like a cops episode of that, you know, the
Oh,
guy
no.
that's like got his pants down and like fighting the cops.
We got a report of a guy in a Suburban right now. He's crawling underneath it. He wants a warm place to stay tonight. And the lady's just trying to go home. We need to get underneath there and get him out of there promptly. All right.
Yeah.
This is Jim. He's his first time tonight. Jim's gonna pull him out. Say hi, Jim. Don't say hi, Jerry. That was I know you had to resist. You're like, oh.
Well, yeah, well, no. My name's not Jim. Jesus.
No, I'm saying when they pulled you out of the car, you know, like when they pulled you out from underneath. Hi, guys. One of those.
Nah, dude, I was passed out. Like,
You weren't even awake. You weren't even conscious.
No.
So you like wake up like in the car or in jail?
No. I woke up when they like dragged me out and were putting me in cuffs.
Yeah, that'll wake you up.
I was, yeah. I actually, no, my knees fucking hurt. Like I had road burn, I guess, like on my fucking knees.
All right.
Yeah.
It was a good night.
When I was in the drunk, when I was in the drunk cell, like I remember, like my knees. I was like, "Fuck, what happened?" Well, yeah. Put two and two together. Yeah.
Yeah.
It hurts.
Jerry, let me recap just real quick on your story, and then you can confirm. So you were chasing pussy,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then you black out, and you're under a car, and the cops pull you out from under their car.
Yeah.
Check.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to clarify.
I dare you to tell us a better St. Patrick's Day story.
Yeah, I've actually got a story just like Jerry's.
Oh.
Yeah. So I was chasing pussy.
I'm the guy that reported you.
And all of a sudden I black out.
Oh.
And the next thing I know, I'm washing the blood off my hands.
Oh.
Go on.
No, that's it. That's the story.
Oh, okay.
I thought that would be funnier.
That's-
Everybody's uncomfortable now. They're like,
That's actually kind of fucking sick.
Well, we went from drunken, homeless, and staying underneath your Suburban to I murdered the guy.
I was going for a shock laugh, guys. I'm not a comedian, okay?
You got it.
You
It's just,
gotta
it was on the inside.
give me some pity
It
laughs.
was on the
You
inside.
fucking Jesus.
Ha
Thank you.
All right.
Are hot dogs technically tacos? Explain your reasoning.
Let's shut her down.
Let's shut her down.
Yeah.
Strong tyrant over here.
I could go all night, but
The old Nazi over here is gonna shut her down. This one. Anyway.
Oh.
I'm not a Nazi.
oh, that guy.
Just kidding. That's a joke.
Yeah.
I just thought it was a good ending point. We should try to do about an hour.
Yeah.
Jerry's story.
Pull me out, Chief.
Yeah. Just,
I'm done.
That could be worded better, but all right. It was a good night. It's good to hang out with you boys.
that's why I like it.
Thanks for coming out.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you guys.